have no idea if my audio is working. Don't know what's going on. My microphone's on. I know there's no game audio now because I'm paused. Trying to sort out other things. Right, how well can you hear the game versus how well can you hear me? Bayliss on his return to FVGP. Right, I'm not changing this volume anymore. My microphone volume's all the way up, and game volume's all the way down, and people are still having issues with hearing me apparently. So, Bayliss, as they round the final corner now. Scarlet, Bayliss is massively out the final corner. Scarlet loses massively. Curly's going to go and take pole position. Very close between him and Broughton, the two teammates. Are in second and third on the grid, so let's see how they can do. I don't know how much practice has been going on, but so your grid for the feature race will be Curly and Broughton starting on the front row. ERL Bayliss on his return to FVGP starting third ahead of Scarlet in fourth. Alan Toast and Apex showing the third row in 5 and 6. Quest is in 7th, Leslie in 8th, Alfie in 9th, 10th Vetlam, new to the league, and has taken 10th in their first qualifying. OJ starts 11th, Simon Baker 12th, FV Pixels 13th, Jack East 14th, Saskia 15th, Ace King 16th, VNT Rosencrest 17th. Very big grid here tonight. Don't forget, for this sprint, this top 10 gets reversed, so Vetlamp should be lining up on pole. Here, Vetlamp goes round in first after being qualifying 10th for the feature race, starts first for the sprint due to the flipped top 10 that F2 do. Alfie starts second, Leslie third, Quest fourth, Apex staying in roughly the same place in fifth, same with Alan in sixth. Scarlet dropped down to 7th, Bayliss into 8th, Broughton into 9th, Curly into 10th, due to him qualifying in first for the feature race. The bottom 7 are completely unchanged where they start for both races. VNT Rose is very far behind. I don't know why they end up so far behind on every formation lap that they do, but it is what it is. I would recommend Vetlamp to slow down a bit to let them catch up. Saskia and Jack East appear to have collided somewhere along the track. They've both been disqualified from this formation lap, meaning they'll both start on slightly colder tyres than the rest of the grid. They've had the full lap to warm up. The insides, I think they are super soft, that all drivers will be starting on apart from Jack East, who starts on the mediums for this 9-lap sprint. Let's keep an eye on the penalties, shall we? Rosenqvist rounds the final corner on the formation lap. Still going very, very slowly. So let's see who can get a good start here for this first race. VNT Racing is disqualified for dodgy parking. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And it's lights out. Away they go for the formation lap. Alfie, lots of wheel spin from both front drivers there at the start. Leslie pulls away quite well. Apex, was it Quast? I don't know. There's too many drivers that have got the Red Bull livery, but Apex looks like they've had a very good start. Leslie gets up to first, and there's a massive crash incident behind. Lots of drivers off into the gravel. Almost again. Vet Lamp seems to have pulled away in this confusion. Get the tyres up. Why do you want tyres up? Right, tyres are up then. Apex here have been very good at closing gaps so far this season. Will they manage to close this gap? Alan very close behind for now. Scarlett outplaces on Leslie there, pushing Broughton along through some of these corners. Curly hoping to try and get up a few more places. Fastest in qualifying, but let's see how that translates over into the race pace. That Lamp comes around the final corner to finish the first lap of the sprint race. Still one just over a second ahead of Apex. Will we see Apex begin to close that gap now? But Alan Toast right on the back of Apex, maybe pass alongside Apex. Too wide into turn 1, small contact there between them. Over the sausage curb Alan goes. However, he does manage to come out in second place. Apex is not going to give it up this easily though. Still 2 turns behind. Brawl and Scarlett have both joined in the fight here. Scarlett looks like she's trying to go round the outside of Broughton at the hairpin. However, it is unsuccessful in that attempt. Leslie also still very close behind this. Vet Lamp has taken advantage of the battling at the back in second to pull away again. Back to a 1.3 second gap. Much going on here now, but Apex is probably going to attack Alan down this straight. Vet Lamp, Alan Toast, Draw, and there's a lot of fastest laps here. Scarlett takes the fastest lap for now. But however, this lap DRS does get enabled, I believe, but there is only one DRS straight on this track, which is down the main straight, so there's a whole nother lap. Looks like Apex going down the inside of Alan, down into turn 4. Will Apex manage to hold it there, or will they not? Broughton looks like they're going to try to get involved now. Oh, it's very close for second here. Scarlett manages to get up past Broughton by the looks of it, and there's a crash down in the background. A yellow flag down in the background for someone. Vet Lamp has managed to put almost 2 seconds on second here due to the 4 cars battling along. Another yellow flag out the back. Oh, that was a spun Alfie. Very unlucky for them. But they can probably catch back up. Vettel a solid 2.1 seconds in the lead, ahead of Alan Toast, Apex, Broughton and Scarlatti. Leslie's not far behind this battle, same with Ojo, just a second and a half behind. Vettel takes a new fastest lap of the race, 29.0. Has managed to avoid any DRS yet. Alan probably under pressure from Apex with the DRS. It's closing up very close there. Any closer than it is. Brought on right on the back of the gear, but back right at the back of Apex's car. Rienti Rosenquist is retired from the session. Is that in the pits? That is a safety car. That has negated Vettel's lead back down to nothing. Will we see any drivers come into the pit lane? Let's have a look. Not expecting a safety car, but this has worked. This has given Alan another chance to catch up and try and take the lead from Vettel. Vettel would have been hoping for no safety car here. Will we see any drivers head into the pit lane as Vet comes around the final corner now? Will we see a late dive into the pit lane? Will we see them drive past? They decide to stay out. Most drivers looking like they are going to be staying out on these super soft tyres. Alfie gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. The race has gone from bad to worse. Alfie in the pit, probably trying to serve his drive through or changing a wing. Not quite sure. So Vettel still behind the safety car here, waiting for Alfie to catch up. So the safety car should be out for maybe one more lap, I reckon. We might see the drivers go racing back on lap 6. Or beginning of lap 7 even. End of lap 6, beginning of lap 7. Which gives them a few laps of racing. Clover is the only driver to have taken any kind of penalty so far this session. With a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. Clover very far behind. Alfie very far behind as they go into the pits again. Not sure what they're doing unless they're retiring. It appears to be pitting again. Oh. Not sure. what was going on there, maybe serving a 5 second. Or, I genuinely don't know. I don't know what's going on. Alfred might get lapped at this point. Who knows, safety car might come in this lap because it might not be enough laps of racing left. Safety car is coming in at the end of this lap. So that gives them 3 laps of racing, I believe. After Vet Lamp decides to go. You have to wait for that safety car to get to the timing line before you can start. Should be slowly backing up the pack, but not too slow. And Vet Lamp has almost looks like they were going to go, but has lost control and been overtaken by 2 cars. Alan Toast takes the lead of the race. I don't know if that's an illegal overtake or not. But now we will assume it isn't because he's still going. So Alan Toast takes a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags because he did not let Vet Lamp back past. So at the moment, Alan Toast drops down massively due to that penalty. And there appears to be something going on around at the back here. The top 4 is largely unchanged and has managed to pull away a 2-second gap from 5th. Alan Toast does look like they're pulling away though, from Vet Lamp behind in 2nd. Will they manage to pull out a 5-second gap or not within these last few laps? Or will Vet Lamp manage to catch up and get past on track? Vet Lamp could get past on track here. I don't even need Alan to take a penalty to take the win in their debut sprint and race. Won't see DRS open for a while. Might see it open on the last lap. Maybe not even at all. Alan at the moment almost 2 seconds ahead, pulling away a massive gap now. They just need to pull another couple of seconds and then they will still keep their win, but they only have a lap and a half to do so. Apex gets past Saskia Mal by the looks of it, very close between these two at the moment. Scarlett looks like they've managed to get past Vet Lamp. Will they start closing the gap towards Alan? DRS now enabled. Gap seems to be sitting steadily at 2 seconds. Broughton's just behind all of this. Will Vet Lamp keep on the podium on their debut for a sprint podium? We shall see. Something goes on behind, I'm not sure why. At this point in time, it looks like Alan Toast will lose that win. The sprint win. due to a 5-second penalty. But where will he drop to? Drop down to 5th. Alan will. In theory. Should drop down to 5th. Alan runs the final corner for the final time in this sprint race. Takes the checkered flag, but probably not the win, as the win goes towards Scarlett, with Vetlamp on debut coming in second. Gerald Broughton takes third to round off your podium. Curly takes fourth. Alan Toast takes fifth in the end, with that penalty being added on. OJ takes sixth. E.R.L. Bayliss takes seventh in his return to FVGP. Leslie takes the final points, paying position in eighth. Simon Baker just outside of the points in ninth. Apex down in 10th with Saskimo and FV Pixels, the Prima duo in 11th and 12th. Quast in 13th, Ace King 14th, Jack East 01 15th, Alfie takes 16th, or will hopefully take 16th, and VNT Rosenquist is the only retiree of the session. Alfie crosses the line now to finish off this sprint race. So, top step of that podium is Scarlett 42, with second place coming in the way of Vetlamp. Gerald Broughton takes third place to round off that podium. Curly takes fourth place. Mr. Alan Toast drops down to fifth after taking a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags in quote marks, for accidentally overtaking Vetlamp at the beginning of at the end of the safety car. OJ takes 6th, E.R.L. Bayliss takes 7th, and Leslie takes the final points in 8th. Simon Baker takes 9th, Apex 10th, Saskimo 11th, FV Pixels 12th, Quest 13th, 14th goes to Ace King, 15th Jack East 01, 16th Alfie is your final finisher of the sprint, and VNT Rosenquist is the only DNF. Right, Curly takes the pole for the feature race due to qualifying there in one-stroke quali. Gerald Broughton takes second place for qualifying. E.R.L. Bayliss back up into third. Hopefully they will do better this time round. Scarlett takes fourth. Sass has been retired from the session, apparently hitting FV Pixels, as I'm going to guess there. Scarlett takes fourth. Mr. Alan Toast takes fifth. Apex takes sixth and is off in the gravel at the moment by the looks of it. Not sure what's going on there. Quast takes seventh. Leslie 8th. Alfie in 9th and Vetlamp in 10th. They had a very impressive sprint race. Let's see if that will translate over into this feature race. OJ English starts 11th, Simon Baker 12th, FV Pixel starts in 13th, Jack East 01 starts in 14th, Ace King starts in 5th, Saskimo starts in 15th, Ace King starts in 16th, and VNT Rosenquist starts in 17th. Okay. Ooh, more people appear to have been disqualified from the session. Not sure what's going on this formation lap. Okay. Very dodgy parking by the looks of it. Gets disqualified from the session. Broughton seems to have done it a little bit better. Rosenfist comes round now to take their spot on the grid. On the only car onto the super soft tyres. I've managed to park it all right this time. So we get is the game just broken? Whoa, I think the game's just broken. Oops, I don't know what's going on. We're waiting on Sam and Baker's internet. And they have left the session. Right, so we go again. We get 5 lights. And it's lights out and away we go. Does Curly get a good start? Curly appears to have gotten a good start. Broughton appears to have gotten away better though. And will probably lead into turn 1. Eero Bayliss gets through as well after Broughton has managed to make the gap. Again, 4 wide between the same kind of people. Scarlett, Curly, Apex and Alan. All very close between those guys. Someone off into the gravel. Is that OJ English? It's OJ. Simon Baker joins back into the session. Alan is back up past Apex. Apex under pressure from Alfie here. Joe Broughton has managed to pull 1.5 second gap so far. Another caution down at the back, maybe for Jack Easto 1. Oh no, there's another car off in the gravel. Eero Bayliss. Oh, and again. Oh, cars everywhere. I don't know what's going on. However, it appears to have settled down a little bit now. Broughton out in the lead. And is very close to the back of Scarlett though. Hoping to try and take a win. Hopefully not be taken from them back. Broughton takes the fastest lap of the race for now, due to it being lap 2 now. Apex appears to have had some sort of moment or collision with someone. Back all the way down into 16th. Very unlucky for them today. Bayliss is up past Pixels. 2 cars 2 ahead here. Aside Ace King and BNT Rosenquist very close between the 2 drivers here. Side by side. Will we see an around the outside move? BNT Rosenquist has managed to get ahead. That lap still in 8th. Will we see them gain any more positions in the following laps? Joe Broughton is second, just over a second ahead. Alan just over a second ahead of Alan now. Scarlett put as a fastest lap of the race. Curly drops down to 4th from pole position. Very close between Quaff, Leslie and Vet Lamp here. Do we see any swapping positions? Who's just settled down at the front for now? I can't remember if there is mandatory pit stops or not, but we shall see. Alfie appears to be heading the front of this probably soon to be DRS train with a few cars in the background. If Leslie can keep up, they outbrake themselves, end up on the gravel, letting that lamp straight past. B&T Rosicrucians has managed to somehow get past OJ English. However, OJ will probably keep it side by side along this main straight here. And will probably regain that position into turn 1. And OJ does. Leslie seems to be struggling a bit after that small moment in the gravel. OJ gets past Leslie. Now, Vetlamp will be trying to catch and gain on Alfie and Quast here. Scarlett has caught up to the back of Broughton here. So let's have a look to see if anything happens in this battle for the lead. Scarlett pushing Broughton through some of these corners, it looks like. Alan just sitting just behind both drivers. Scarlett at another fastest lap of the race with the DRS wide open, gets the slipstream put to the back of Broughton's car as close as possible, and Broughton is they've just both of them collided, them spun. It's just given Alan a massive chance to almost take both positions and be in a chance for the lead now. I don't know what happened there. But Alan could take both positions here. Someone seems to have spun from behind Rosenquist has retired from the session. I'm not too sure where. Jack East very lucky. Rosenquist is the virtual safety car to clear up the car. That is Rosenquist. That means that all car drivers should reduce their speed by 40%, I believe it is, and become a full safety car. Will we see any drivers pit? Do we see anyone coming into the pit lane? Broughton heads into the pit lane. Scarlett into the pit, so like loads of 5-second pit lane, just speeding in the pit lane. Four drivers take penalties for speeding in the pit. Curly, Allen, Broughton, and Vet Lamp all take 5-second penalties for speeding into the pit lane. So does Jackie. Alfie takes the lead of the race for now. What tyres has everyone gone on to? The ones that have stopped have all gone to the fresh super softs. Well, most cars appear to be going onto the fresh super softs. Saskia gets a drive-free penalty under the safety car. Has she just got another safety drive-free, or she... I don't know what's going on here. Saskia is up to third, to be fair, so far. Disqualified. Sas gets disqualified from the session for multiple penalties. Ooh, I was going to kill a car then. Okay, that's anticlimactic from Sas. Don't really know what's happened there. Alfie heads into the pit lane. Change tyres. We're going to choose a lot of positions on this safety car now. And is back up into the lead. So, I think safety cars in this lap. Pixel gets a severe collision with Bayliss. There's a lot of 5-second penalties coming towards this grid at the end of the race. Broughton has gone. He's managed to keep up quite close with them. Maybe trying to overtake him. Oh, it looks like there's something going to happen in the background. With Vet Lamp and Apex or Curly. I don't know. Oh, someone spun. Crashed by the looks of it. Crest and Bayliss appear to have coming together. Oh, and there's a big car crash going on in the back here. Crashed involved. Sam and Baker looks like they were involved. Scarlett very close to the back of Broughton here into this main straight. Pushing them along by the looks of it into that final corner. Scarlett at another fastest lap of the race. Very close to behind to the back of Broughton. Will they try and go round the outside into turn 1? Tries to get the switchback. Has not managed to make it happen. Will we see it into turn 2 though? Or turn 3 even. I don't know what turn we're on. The hairpin. Caution behind. Alfie appears to have put it in a wall somehow and spun. But let's go back up to this front battle. Alan just sitting just behind all of this, watching this happen. In case there's another collision again. Four laps, 3.5 laps remaining. The Grand Prix. That lap with an 8-second penalty at this point, but up into 4th now. Oh, another yellow flag. Ace King and Salmon again. DRS has now been enabled again. Much happening at this stage in the game or the race. Scarlett is still chasing down Broughton for the win. Alan takes another 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane and is retired from the session. Oh, Jackie seems to have an issue slightly. That is very unlucky for Mr. Alan Toast to retire so late into the session. Only a few more laps remaining. Scarlett is still very close to the back of Broughton, but if they play this smart, they can just keep getting DRS off that car in front and should take that place back with that 5-second penalty that will be coming Broughton's way. So OJ here might take a 2nd place finish. We shall see. Let's have a look. At this point in time, OJ will take a 2nd place finish. Oh, and Scarlett has just been spun by Broughton again. Again, that has just been caught on stream. OJ very close to the back of Vet Lamp here. Jack East takes a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings again. Broughton. Only half a lap remaining of the feature race for FVGP Season 5, Round 4, the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. Oh, and there's yellow flags for Alfie again. Very unlucky race. The top two battle has been going very well. Another lot of contact between the two drivers of Broughton and Scarlatti. Broughton comes round the final corner now, on the final lap, to take the checkered flag, but the win will be given to Scarlatti due to Broughton's 5-second penalty. OJ takes second place. Broughton does still stay on the podium. Curley takes fourth place. Vetlamp takes fifth. Apex takes sixth. Bayliss appears to have retired somewhere. Don't know where. Before the finish line by the looks of it. But Apex takes sixth. Leslie 7th. Quast 8th. Pixels takes 2 points at Emilia. And Salmon Baker takes a point. Jack East takes 11th. Ace King 12th. And then Alfie will take 14th place. Come on, Alfie just needs to finish. A couple 100 metres to go. And they will please take the checkered flag. They will take the checkered flag. Finally. OJ is awarded driver of the day in game. However, if you go onto the app, which I don't know where you can find it, but you can vote for driver of the day on the app. Scarlett takes the top step of that podium, with OJ taking the second step and Gerald Broughton on the third. Again. Scarlett appears takes both wins for today. I think Broughton finished third both times. So Scarlett takes the win, with OJ following in second, Gerald Broughton making up the rest of your podium. Curley and Vetlamp make up the final parts of the top 5. A very impressive debut from Vetlamp. Apex takes 6th, Leslie takes 7th, Quast takes 8th, Pixels takes 9th, and Salmon Baker takes the final points position. Jack East takes 11th, Ace King takes 12th, Alfie takes 13th, ERL Bayliss takes 14th it says, but he DNF'd on the final lap. Alan takes 15th with another DNF, V&T Rosenqvist takes 16th with a DNF, and Sass 17th with a DSQ.